Okay, I'm up top at McLean's Gate. So way up top, you know, past the pond, past the well on the upper side, you come up and then there's that fork and this lower road right here that goes over through the woods and then down that steep, real steep hill by Clint's. And then this little road comes up here to McLean's Gate. And that's the gate right over there. So I'm going to show you where these stakes are. Hogan came up. We staked out over there on Tom's side. Did all that. And then we were able to come over here. We had enough time to stake this out. So he's sure these stakes are in the right spot, but they're not monuments. And then I don't know if you want him to, I don't know what you call when you you know, actually stake it out with the metal stakes, and and it's in the books, but he just marked it out all the way along. There's this one, I think it's a corner, a section or a corner, or I don't know. It's the one down in here, down this road. And we looked when Tom was surveying. I came over with him and we looked and looked and looked. And they had some instructions about some old trees, and it was a triangle of a couple different trees, and it was marked in a tree, but it was like 100 years ago, so we were never able to find it. And nobody thinks we'll be able to, so that will have to be restaked or whatever they call it, I forget, but he got it within he thinks within a 5 to 10 foot area over there, so that was pretty close. But anyway, so what I don't know, and I need to call Adam, is these stakes, if they continue to go down west, which I believe they would. This line, I think, I'll have to look on the map again, but it's straight and it goes east-west. And wherever this line is up here, it would just continue all the way to the end of your property. So, but I will call and confirm that, which would include this road, I believe, or a good portion of it anyway. So we'll have to see on that. But anyway, so right here, we just kind of went west. We wanted to get the line here, and I don't know if you see that stake out there. Let me see, yeah. So it's right out there. I can't even see it in the camera, but anyway, it's out there. I'll take you out there. I'm going to climb over the gate here. I left the key at home. But there's two stakes out there, and they're about 20, 40, 60, 80 foot in, 60 foot in from the fence. I would guess that's 60 feet. Maybe a little more. I forgot to bring my wheel too. Well, we can do all that when you're here, but I just wanted to give you a video and show you what we're looking at here. So we're starting at the gate. We're going to go west, and I'll show you the stakes. I'll pause this when I move, but I'm going to go out here, so I'm going to climb over the gate real quick. Okay, so I'm right on the fence line here. There's the gate, and this is their road up, and the stake is out there, and the other one's up here. So it doesn't, it's not going to affect McLean's house, but it's about halfway through that field. But anyway, this is way over, almost to the tree line. I'll go over to the stake and you can look back at the fence. This is quite a ways in. You look, we had a hailstorm Christmas Eve. Yeah, it was Christmas Eve. There's still hail up here in this grass. It looked like it snowed. We got so much hail, it turned everything white. We were hoping for some snow yesterday on Christmas, but we didn't get it. The clouds just didn't participate, but that's funny. There's still hail here. Anyway, here's the stake. And this, I mean, he took the GPS, so this is it. This is where the line is. And then look back. That's where the fence is over there. So it's quite a ways in. I'm going to pace it off, but first I'm going to walk up. I thought you could see the stake from here, but anyway, it's right up here. And oh, it's over here. Okay. That's okay. I'm wrong on this. This is a control line. He put a couple control lines in because we would be in the woods. That's right. This line and that stake down there goes up and it starts going into the woods. So he couldn't get a satellite up there, a satellite signal. So if you wanted to stake this line out and put it in the books, which I think we need to do, I don't know. Anyway, we needed this control line so they can traverse some of these marks that are in the woods. Anyway, so this is not that's not the line. That's right. We got more stakes over on the other side. We just put the stakes in where we could get a good signal in the open fields. So anyway, that's right. So I'm up here in the wood line, and there's the stake right down there. So it runs right here, and of course right into the woods. So, and then I'm gonna pace off to the fence, and then I'm gonna pause this and go around the other side where it opens up again and show you that. Okay, so I was wrong. It's about 100 feet in. That stake out there. I got 40 paces, which is over 100 feet. But I'll be conservative and say it's 100 feet to that stake. Now the line is not exactly parallel with the fence. It's pretty close, but anyway, it gives you an idea. And now I'll go around. Now I'll go around and get over on the other side there where it opens up again. Okay, now we're coming down a little ways. The road goes right over there, and the fork, the one that goes up to McLean's Gate, is right over there on the other side of those trees. And then the pond, of course, you can see the pond through the trees here. And then right down there is the old well, or well. And so anyway, we're right in this opening here. You can see the stakes and some over there and show you those, show you what that looks like over there. Okay, so So the road, it was along the fence over here on the other side of the trees, and it curves over and goes up high there. So the road is right up there. There's McLean's driveway. So it's on the other side of the property line here. Stake here. And the stake, it's the orange stake right there. So it runs right here. This pink stake over here is another control line, because obviously we'll have to traverse into the trees over there to get a permanent line in. And like I said, the road, the driveway, McLean's driveway, it's right up here. Oh, anyway, from this stake, you can see to the fence. That looks like about 75 feet there. Doesn't look like 100 to me. But I'll get the wheel out here and we'll find out. I guess, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is, and it would be kind of nice to know, just so we know what we're dealing with. So yeah, these orange stakes, they're not marked. Those are the property line. And these the pink stakes with the pink ribbon are control stakes. And they actually have nails in the ground. And those are, in case you want him to come back and mark this permanent, he'll need to use this as a control so he can get into the woods there. But I'm gonna walk up here to the driveway. You can see the house from over here. And you can see that we're a ways from the house, luckily. And I kind of figured that, but you never know. Anyway, here's their driveway. It goes down, and then, like I say, it curves down to the fence line and goes back out. It comes up here. More ice. Been getting cold up here. So there's their house down there. So anyway, the line goes through those trees right there. And then the big opening on the other side by your well, I'll take you over there now and we'll look at the stakes going down into Lemons. And I'll show you that. So far, I mean, this isn't too bad for them, except that piece of road, their driveway. But whatever, in the future, it wouldn't be that hard to just make this driveway continue on the high side of the hill here. Wouldn't be that big a deal. As far as on the other side of their gate, I don't know. We'll have to look at that later. Not saying that you're going to do anything, but in the future, you never know, what's going to happen. Anyway, that's this section of it. And now I will take you over to that wide spot over by the well. Okay, so this is the open field here. There's the well, there's your well. Of course, the pond. Big barn, so